What does it mean for you to think in black and white? It means I trust the fallacy, if I think X, then it is X. It gives me a set of rules I can follow, that if broken, then I know what the problem is, and I can let it go easier. It's a way for me to control the uncontrollable, chaotic world. Is this ideology serving you? Consciously, I know it's incorrect, and I do plan to let it go, but subconsciously, it's wired so deeply into my fibers, and fibers that I didn't even know existed. What's an example of one of these fibers? Well, my mind will always provide me with evidence on what I want to believe, right? I believe that I'm missing something essential, something everyone seems to understand, but I don't, and I'm missing out on life because of it. So that makes me dumb and disconnected with others. I believe that if I didn't encapsulate the other person's values, then they wouldn't want to be my friend. So I become someone else, which I'm finding is still me, but I still get worked up about the isolated feeling. So then I'll ask you again, is it serving you? No, I wouldn't say so anymore. I believed it served its purpose of survival, and now I have to learn to grow away from it. Learning what direction I want to take and how is the hard part. Where have you been starting? I listen to the loudest voice in my head and test its claim until the feeling of sandpaper in my chest kind of fades away or dulls. What does the loudest claim say? She says you're emotionally constipated, so be spontaneous.
Impulses to liberate myself from feeling emotionally constipated.
Why am I creating this? Why am I putting my life out on YouTube? Well, I'm a motion graphics video editor, and I want to be able to produce well-written stories or create videos with tone or emotion and intention. And I figured the best way to practice this is to make content myself. And what seems to catch people's eyes is authenticity. So I asked myself, what's the most authentic thing about me? Probably how I experience life and cope with it. And let me tell you, I feel like I've been numb for the past year and a half now. It feels like I've lost my love and curiosity in life for a multitude of reasons, ideas, life circumstances, etc. This feeling makes itself look like self-hate. So, yeah, I've been hating myself for the past year and a half now. It's just this little devil that whispers doubts into your ear.
You're dumb. Your negative emotions aren't serving you. You stink. You're gonna burn out.
It causes a cycle of oppression.
I'll be back.
Which leads me to my hypothesis for the series. It goes as follows. If I hated myself, then I haven't been living my life honestly, because I was hung up on the idea that I needed to be someone else to be loved, that I needed to work 110%, or I don't really love my work, or I am lazy. I know this thinking is unhealthy, but I still needed an excuse, a reason to be spontaneous and go out of my routine and to test this hypothesis. So I've been producing mini vlogs showcasing all of the spontaneous adventures every week for 2 whole months now. And I'm officially bringing it to YouTube. I'm converting all of my vertical videos and going into a horizontal format. But I'm not just here to tell you this. I'm also gonna go over the behind the scenes of the videos that I'll be populating the YouTube channel with. Hajime Masho.
Week 1 of acting on my impulses to liberate myself from feeling emotionally constipated.
This week I was overwhelmed with the need to paint this popcorn bucket from Markiplier's new movie Iron Lung. Draw with book, whatever you kind of need, I'll be on there. Join my journey of self-awareness as if I had this gnawing feeling that I'm not enough. So to soothe this beast that questions my existence in the world, I plan to act on my impulses. Follow me as I test my hypothesis about who I'm supposed to be versus who I am. My impulses came in abundance, and I'm sure they always have. I'm just really good at bottling them up. But what was painful is, even though I was being spontaneous, depression was still winning. I wish I knew why I felt like this. Like, I want to know if it's actually hormonal, if it's actually a chemical imbalance, like, or if I'm actually doing something wrong. But I recently had someone tell me that there might not be a reason why. Like, trying to search for it might hinder you from actually finding it. Which sucks. Because, like, what am I supposed to do? Just feel like shit? That's it? And it's scary not to know. That's why I keep doing little things that I enjoy, so that I stop feeling like this. Even though I know it's gonna creep on back. I wasn't getting life, and I still mostly don't, but it had me question whether content creation was a good fit for me or not, especially because I was resonating to posts and podcast clips where they talked about how they wouldn't have been ready for content creation until they had more life experiences.
I think a low-key thing that gets often misunderstood is it might just not be the time for you to do this. Like, I don't think I would have been nearly as skilled or successful or interested in it if I didn't have the other experiences for like 15 years first. So when Twitch did happen, I felt like these are the things I want to do with it. And that was a big difference.
Actually, I think I agree. Like, I do think that like when you want something doesn't necessarily align with when you're like best suited to do it.
Even so, I enjoy expressing myself on here, so I'm not gonna give it up, but it did lead me to the next loudest voice in my head.
Get a job now.
Which had me start prioritizing a portfolio and a cover letter. And let me tell you, I did not give myself a break or act on my side quests. I wanted this thing done. And I was getting really bored with the narrator format I was doing with my series, because there's a lot of telling and not showing. And it's a very valid format, and I will continue to use it. But as a video editor, I really like to describe my stories through pacing and visuals and color and all the other fun stuff. So that means I had to switch it up for week 6. I wanted to show the rush of adrenaline I felt to get these application materials done. I wanted to visualize the worry and busy struggle with the slow shutter speed, running through the forest, life blurring together till I took a break, and the world around me got clear. Due to copyright, I can't play the original video, so go on my Instagram or on my YouTube shorts and you can watch it there. Now, what's great about this series is that I can return to the narrator format whenever I want. Or make bloopers.
Feeling constipated from acting on my impulses.
Target acquired.
Walk in, Private.
Locked on. Oh my god, it's heavy. Whew. Does that work? Now subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at littlemountain111 to follow this self-awareness journey. Or if you just liked my content and thought it was like kind of neat and kind of cute, maybe I don't know, man, like it's kind of silly or something like that, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram, because my portfolio is done and I wonder what I'm gonna create next.
This video is what you're creating next. It's this.
I don't know.
video.
Could be anything, really.
No one asked. And don't
You gotta live in the moment. Be spontaneous about it.
shut up.
Fight me. I don't know.
I will.
Happy 2 months. Can I like fart and walk away? Can I hide that?